Hello everyone, ladies and gentlemen. Let me introduce myself. My name is Sandi Yudha di Septian. You can call me Sandi. Today, as a tour guide, I will provide you to explore one of the most and the first railways museum in Indonesia. There is Ambarawa Railways Museum. Ambarawa Railways Museum is located in Stasiun Ambarawa Street, Panjang Village, Ambarawa District, Semarang Regency, Central Java. Alright, in the front there, that's the entrance to the Ambarawa Railways Museum, with a large collection of locomotives is making the tourist attraction. This one is much in demand by students and general tourists who want to know more about the history of railways in Indonesia. Oh yeah, for your information, this place has also been used as a filming location of the film Soekarno Indonesia Merdeka, directed by Hanung Bramantyo. Okay, not just a museum Angkut Malang has a collection of unique vehicles. However, in this museum also a collection of locomotive that is unique, and here you can see the station with the atmosphere of the past. Well, this is the ticket booth entrance of the Museum Ambarawa, and here the adult is subject to fee of 10,000 rupiah, while the children are charged at a fee 5,000 rupiah. Originally, Ambarawa Railways Museum is a railway station, but because most of its tracks are no longer in operation, then this place is converted into a museum. Okay, alright, yes, this is the entrance to the Museum Ambarawa. On my right, there are the photos of the railway in the past and its history, and to my left, there is a large collection of steam locomotives that had success in his day. Well, the locomotive is quite popular. Here is the locomotive number series B2502 and B2503. Above that, the two of that has a funny name. There is Bobo and Boni. So that B2502 it was given the name Bobo, and B2503 it was given the name Boni. And then locomotive serial number 5112, which is steam train, that itself is quite unique because it includes one of the three railway steam jack, the world's remaining two of which are located in Switzerland and India. Museum Ambarawa Railways Museum. This could also be the location of the cool place for your hunting photo or selfie. Not only that, in the Ambarawa Railway Museum is also still there are various types of steam locomotive, the orders starting from series B, C, D to type most of the CC. For you lovers of the railways, there is no harm to visit the museum which has a collection of locomotive steam and vintage objects associated with the railways in ancient times. Alright, this is the locomotive of series CC 215, which is a diesel electric locomotive cabin double first in Indonesia, which is factory made General Electric in 1953, and in Indonesia there were 27 locomotives of this type. The operation of this locomotive, namely from the year 1953 until the year 1986. Well, when you get into the Museum Ambarawa, the shade of the past directly felt here. Almost all the facilities that are in this museum. The Dutch colonial era in Indonesia or Indonesian Railways Museum was originally a railway station named Station Willem I. The station was built by the Netherlands Indische Spoorweg Maatschappij or NYS with which has inaugurated on May 21, 1873, and 1905 to 1907, the station renovation was a massive Ambarawa station created along with the construction of the railway line from Kedungjati to Ambarawa, as well as the Tuntang, Ambarawa, Jambu to Bedono. At the beginning of the operation of one station is used as a means of transporting commodities export and transportation of the military in Central Java. And October 6, 1976, Ambarawa Station is used as a museum railway following the adjournment of the train service Kedungjati to Yogyakarta through Ambarawa and Magelang. Ambarawa Station has an architecture very similar to the architecture of the station Kedungjati and Purwosari only. The third station has a roof spans different. Ambarawa Station with a roof 21,75 meter, Station Kedungjati with a roof span of 14,65 meter, and Purwosari Station with a roof span of 13 meter. The cross section of the roof of the station is made by Werkspoor in Amsterdam, which is also known as locomotive makers. Then in front of the station itself there are the wheels of locomotive jack. Yes, this is the form of the wheels of the locomotive steam train jack. So the rails use a special rein. In the middle there is a rail that looks like this. Ambarawa Station is a station of the island because this station was formerly the starting point of the meeting between rail with different. So emplacement the southern part there is a rail line with a width of 1435 mm leading to the Kedungjati, while in between the emplacement of the northern part there is a rail line with a width of the spur of 1060 mm towards Yogyakarta via Magelang. At this time, only a placement, the southern part of the course, which is used at the active track, the track with 1067 mm. From the railway yard, the southern part of this departed the tourist train that had to the station Bedono to the jack only one of in Java, and the train heading to the station Tuntang along the shores of Lake Rawapening. Museum Ambarawa is the largest railways museum in the Southeast Asia, which display the collection of trains from the Dutch colonial period up to the period of pre-independence of the Republic of Indonesia, which includes the facilities, infrastructure, and equipment administration, such as printer machine, calculator, ancient times, until the wheels of the train jack. Building Ambarawa Railways Museum is still standing firmly and look magnificent despite the age of the building has already reached hundreds of years. In addition to viewing the collection of old railway and explore the history in this museum, visitors can also enjoy a rail travel Ambarawa up with Tuntang by using steam locomotives and diesel. In addition, there is also the route Kereta Api Ambarawa, Jambu, Bedono that use steam locomotive jack. Ambarawa Station, converted into a museum, aims to preserve the existence of the locomotive, a steam locomotive that ever exists in Indonesia. and one of the steam locomotive made of wood full that can still be used until now, namely the locomotive B2502 and B2503 and 5112. Yes, there is a steam locomotive with a serial number 5112 was served in this day. Uniquely, in the course of using the railway line, that only we can find here, that different jack rail with an ordinary cells is in the middle of it, that there is a special line of jack. There is intended for the railway jack. In addition to being a place of historical attraction, this museum can be run from exhibition, meeting room, photo shoot, shooting, wedding, festival, fairs, performing arts, workshop, etc. Well, once satisfied to see the collection at the Museum Ambarawa, now is the time you can try other activities, even more exciting than Ambarawa Railways Mountain Tour. Well, here I will invite you to slightly feel the atmosphere of what is feel like tour in the Ambarawa Railways. Yes, even if only through the virtual course. Because in addition to driving around in the museum, you can also walk using railway with track Ambarawa Bedono and Ambarawa Tuntang. Okay, today we can still see the steam locomotive that is still active number series B5112 departures from Tours Kereta Api Ambarawa Tuntang is available in 10 o'clock, 10 o'clock, 12 o'clock, and 14 o'clock, taken for 1 hour, and the price of the tour ticket is 60,000 rupiah. Train tour of the path of the Ambarawa to Tuntang only have a distance of approximately 7 km away, while the tour from Ambarawa to Bedono is approximately 35 km with a travel time of about 1 hour. Although he has aged more than a century, locomotive is still able to attract 3 carriage CR, which is made of thick wood and its occupants. Alright, it's now all set up, ready to serve the experience to all of you. Okay.
Hello, my name is Michael.
Okay, this is Michael from BBC,
or the BBC series,
giving you experience
today I've taken a ride
after
with my charming guide
is joining to Ambarawa Railways Mountain Tour.
My program is about history and travel. We've made programs all over the world, and we're very interested in 19th and 20th century history. The ride was really beautiful. We passed mountains, we passed paddy fields, people fishing in the river over a beautiful bridge. Very, very picturesque. We were delighted with the pictures that we got. And the train was absolutely crowded with tourists who were clearly having a wonderful time, including lots of children. They loved it. I loved it too. Thank you very much.
Okay, well everyone, that's all about our virtual tour today. Thank you very much for your attention and participation in this virtual tour. I hope you will enjoy the tour with our service. I would like to say thank you very much to have our museum in your trip. And I also apologize if there are mistakes both in word and in deed that is less pleasing in the hearts of you guys. Have a nice and enjoy trip to go to Semarang, and don't forget guys to check your belongings before leaving from the museum. And once again, I will to thank you very much for you guys. Okay, alright guys, see you on the next tour, and don't forget guys, stay safe and healthy guys, and I hope you guys, God bless you all. Bye guys, see you later. Okay guys, is the little bit footage for you enjoy the virtual tour. Okay guys, thanks for your attention. See you later.